Good evening and welcome to Hello It's Us, a program that's based on the premise that life in general is better if it's us all working together than if it's you, me, and them working at cross barriers. I'm Terry Cunningham, one of the co-hosts, along with Keith Ruff at my far right. Hello It's Us is brought to you through collaboration between Access to Independence, the Center for Disabilities and Development, the Extend a Dream Foundation, and all the good folks here at Public Access Television Channel 18, and our special camera operators tonight from RIM. We want to thank you guys all for coming. These folks are all with the RIM Host Home program. We're doing our second annual show about them. And why don't you all introduce yourselves?
I'm Andrea Luke. I'm a host of group.
You're living in a host home.
I'm living in a host home. Thank you.
Okay.
I'm Chris Harris.
Good.
Okay.
I'm Bob Haggerty, and I'm a mentor, and Andrea's our client, or she lives with us at our own home.
And Keith down there. No, that's it. He's got his own microphone. So,
Humanity in Carver and advocate for disabled people.
so what raised your interest in this program, Bob?
Well, going on a year and a half now, I saw an article in the paper. They were looking for people to be mentors. And I've always, my whole life, have worked with people with disabilities throughout I'm 66 years old, so I've worked with a lot of people with disabilities over my lifetime. I feel that it was something that God wanted me to do because I've done it ever since I've been small. When I was in grade school, I used to help people with disabilities all the time, and pretty much became a fighter because of that, because I protected them. But when I saw the article, I thought, this is the way to go. It's better than going into a group home where there's so many employees and so many other clients that the individual never really gets to be an individual. But being in a group home, being in a mentor's home, they have that ability. They can be themselves. They'll learn our personalities, we learn their personalities. They're very lucky to be able to have that opportunity to be with just a single person's like they're doing. So we just really took hold of it. We thought it was a fantastic program. We were glad that RIM was doing it, and we contacted Monica about finding out. We took the training, and Andrea came in March.
April.
April, was it? April? Okay.
Describe the training a little, because I understand that this is not some slipshod process where you call on Monday, come in on Tuesday, and on Wednesday they place somebody with you.
No, it took a lot longer than that. We had a lot of training to do as far as learning CPR and how to administer drugs and how to handle with accidents that would happen. The training from RIM that needs the reporting, all this type of stuff. So we put in a lot of hours. And like they were saying about being a perfect match, that's what Monica and the rest of the group really strive hard to do, is to have a perfect match. And we felt when we met Andrea that she was our perfect match. First minute we met her with that smile. Her mother did a fantastic job of raising her, being polite and kind to other people and acceptance of other people. Andrea, to me, is probably one of the happiest girls I've ever met. We could learn a lot from her, and we have.
So you thought all that time was well worth?
Very well worth it.
Good. And that's one of the things I think you nailed exactly. One of my biggest problems with group homes is that there's not the individual time, that there's not the individual space or the private space. And in most settings like that, whether it be a hospital or a home health agency or a group home, getting close to the people you work with is actually usually frowned upon. You know, oh, no, you know, can't get too close, can't this. And depending on how long you're in that situation, I mean, after my accident, I was in the hospital for 13 months. You don't spend 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, having people perform the most intimate of functions with you and not develop a friendship or a bond with some of them. And you know, that's one of the things that's hardest, and even now in home health care. Primarily the folks working in it are very young, you know, college students, and you know, if you're lucky, you might get one as a freshman that sticks around till they graduate, but most often it doesn't work that way. And so you're constantly turning over and over. I think Keith has gone through 100 and some in the years he's been in Iowa City.
145.
Now, you
Because
know,
when they're done with school, they're gone.
and how many years does that cover, Keith?
30.
30 years.
I've been here 30.
You know, so
Well, that's the difference between, I think, being in a mentor's home, that the individual really has a chance to express themselves. What we felt with Andrea, she's came out of her shell. She's made us so happy. She has done things that we couldn't believe she could do anymore. But she's been fantastic, and we've really enjoyed her. She's just a part of our family, is what she is, and that's what we wanted. We want her to feel that way too.
Even though I had all those people, it was fun watching them grow into it and begin to respect my territory.
That's right. And I understand what you're saying there too, because it is good to see the ones that really do care
Yes,
and the ones that
right.
want to come every day and help you.
And how they grow.
Yep, that's true.
well, sounds like you've been in the field long enough to have seen what's going on. I mean,
I've
Keith
seen
and
a lot, and and that's why when I saw the program about the mentoring program, it really took aim at me, and I seen so many people that were so hurt by being in facilities that they weren't cared for. I mean, I've had cousins, I've had nephews that I've seen this happen to, and to be able to give the love to somebody and to get love back from them by just helping them
Sure.
is wonderful.
I hate to talk about economics, but it costs a lot less to keep people in their own environment as long as possible.
Yeah.
Well, and that's not just in dollar cost. I
Right.
mean, they find that people are happier,
Yeah,
people are healthier.
and they live longer.
Yeah.
They do.
In these kind of settings rather than in an institution. So what do you think about it, Andrea? How have you enjoyed it? What's been the best things? What would you recommend to others?
It's fun being with Bob and Diane, and they feel like family to me, and it's really fun.
Yeah. What's the best parts of it for you?
Just knowing that Bob and Diane are there for me all the time.
So what kind of things do you guys do together?
We go to Goodwill stores and we shop a little, and we go see movies a lot together.
And I understand you went to some kind of a conference that I don't understand.
An anime convention.
Okay. And what'd you do there?
I hanged out with my friend and my mom, and we dressed up, which is called cosplay.
Mm-hmm. And Bob made your shoes for your costumes?
Yes.
Yeah. Is he going to come out with his own line of shoes? And next one you can go to and be selling shoes
I don't
to
know.
other people?
I don't know. He just designed the shoes, and Diane designed the dress for me.
Very
what
cool.
kind of conference would
It was an anime convention where you meet other cosplayers who like stuff that you like.
okay.
Neither one of us understand this, Keith.
No.
That's fine.
We didn't understand it either, but we sure do a lot more now.
Good. So, what do you do for activities during the day, or?
I go to the rescue for my activities on Monday through Friday.
Okay. What are you working on there?
We go out to places like go to the Y or go to movies or Coral Ridge Mall.
And what are your plans down the road? You looking to get a job, or if so, what kind would you like?
Well, my dream job is working at an anime store.
And where's the closest anime store?
Yumi's, it's on
First.
First Avenue.
Oh, there's actually one around. Son of a gun. Thought it'd be like one of these other ones where, well, Chicago, New York, Dallas, that's where they're at. So, Chris, this is your second visit. How long have you been involved with Host Home?
I've been there like 10 or 2 days, months.
I think you've been there longer than that. Haven't you been involved for a couple years now?
Yeah.
Okay. Still in the same home you were at last year?
Yeah.
Okay.
And how's that going?
Great.
What do you like best about the home?
Spend time with Sam and Ashley a lot.
What do you do?
I go RDS every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
What do you do there?
I work there.
You do. What do you do for work?
Like they have and stuff.
What other things do you want to do?
I got a new place I want to work.
Where's that?
Rescue. To rescue.
Oh, okay. Everybody wants to be there. Must be pretty good.
So,
So would you recommend to your friends, if they had the opportunity to try this, to do it?
yeah,
Do your friends ask you about it?
yeah.
What kind of questions do they have?
Does your friends ask you about where you're living at?
1034 Sioux Drive.
Oh, that's your address, okay.
How many people live in the house or are in the family?
Like two.
Two kids or
Just your mentors and you live there, right?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
That's good.
Well,
so.
you must get a lot of one-on-one time too.
Yeah.
You guys are lucky. So, what else do we want to talk about? Okay.
I really feel that the mentoring program that RIM has started has been fantastic. I mean, I think the clients that we have are going to develop, they're learning more, and to me, it's just a wonderful program. I've sent a lot of people to RIM. I've told them about the program, and you were asking at one of the sessions about how our neighbors accepted them. Fantastic, because we have neighbors across the street, and we went over and talked to them prior to Andrea moving in, and so that's the safe place to go during a tornado or a fire or something like that. We teach them that in the home, and that was something that RIM taught us, that we needed to have a fire drill and a storm drill and all this type of stuff, and so the neighbors across the street have all accepted our Andrea living in our home, and so it's been fantastic. It has been a learning experience for all of us. It really has. But if somebody wants to get involved with helping other people, this is the way to go. It truly is.
If there was a wish, if you could wish something, what would you like to see the program do that they're not doing yet?
Get more people. That's what we want to wish for. We want to wish for more people. We want more mentors. We want more clients to be able to go with the mentors. RIM is very good at matching people up. And that's what makes it easier for them as well as for the mentor.
Do you think there's a preferred or perfect point in a mentor's life where this really would fit in well? I mean, is it something for younger folks, or is it something that really for folks who are closer to retirement age and have more time or looking to fill a void?
No, I think it works for just about any age, because of the fact that young people can expose their children to people with disabilities so that they will become more acceptable of the people with disabilities. Older people that could do it that don't have children at home will give them a sense of having something to do, gives them a reason to get up in the morning to help out somebody. I think anybody could do it. I really do, as long as you've got the space and you're willing to give up that privacy. That's probably the biggest thing, is you're giving up your privacy when you become a mentor.
Mm-hmm.
But that's not bad, because you learn to deal with it as you go through it.
Sure.
And I think people that are mentors need to have a very open mind
Yep, they do. They have to have an open mind, right? They really do. And so, I just, like I say, I think it's a wonderful program. I'm so happy I've got involved with it, and I'm happy I got to meet Andrea and have Andrea live with us. And she's a wonderful person to be around. She's taught us about being happy, and she is the happiest girl I've ever met.
Well, we certainly want to thank you for being on the program, and hope to have folks back again. Hope everybody at home joins us again next week. And please stay tuned for a couple of accessibility tips as we fade away.
And
Take care.
I love you. Bye.